welcome back to the channel. Today we got Black Friday unboxing. You can tell it's cold here in Cincinnati. Left on my vacation, like I talked about, went on the cruise with the family. Beautiful time, nice weather. Come back, freezing cold. I hate the cold, least favorite time of the year. But the good part about the winter time, when it gets cold, is really just deals. That's really it. Fishing sucks for me, at least personally. Other people are really good this time. I suck. But this is some of the time you get the best deals of the entire year is this time of year. And I got some pretty good deals. So I got a big box from 6 cents. They had some killer deals on their website. I got a unboxing from Hamilton Bait and Tackle. They had some pretty cool killer deals, including another badass AFCO Reaper hoodie. Actually, also Land Big Fish had a big deal on some Daiwa reels. You saw them in my first unboxing of the year. I got a killer deal on the Corrado and picked up a rod off the marketplace. So let's get into this. So I'm gonna leave 6 cents last. That's a big box. I said big box. They bought it from the website, really big deal. Just a disclaimer, there is no Tackle Warehouse in this unboxing. It's the first time in 7 years I've never made a Black Friday Tackle Warehouse unboxing or a order. That weekly deals, and honestly Tackle Warehouse didn't have the best deals this year. I found some better deals. So let's start with some, we're gonna start with that reel from Land Big Fish, show off the rod picked up from the marketplace, Hamilton Bait Tackle, and then we'll go to 6 cents. So I was on my cruise ship, hanging out, sitting in the chair, waiting for us to leave. And I'm just scrolling through Facebook for the last time for 6 days because we'll have no service. And Land Big Fish ad came up, and they had some killer deals on some Daiwa reels. I got the Daiwa Tatula SVTW 70. I've been really wanting to get another 70 or 80 size reel, and I've been wanting to try Daiwas. I have the Shimano ones, and I got a loose version of a 70 size reel, or that smaller spool. I haven't had Daiwa yet, so they got this. I got this thing out the door for about 150 bucks, and I think this thing MSRP is like 230, 240. Super killer deal. So in hand, it's a small frame. I mean, I don't have big hands, but my hands cover up this whole reel. I think they fixed that non-greasing issue because it doesn't really make any noise, but I'm gonna probably still go ahead and oil it. Smaller handle, of course, but not terrible. Knobs are a little small, but it's got the T-wing system. The SV spool is what I was really looking for. The 80 series don't have the SV, and the 70 does, so that's why I was really happy to get the 70. I went ahead and just picked a 7-speed up. Probably gonna throw this mainly for jerkbaits right now. Once the spring comes and that jerkbait kind of dies off in the early summer, I'll probably swap it to a different rod. But for right now, it's gonna be a jerkbait reel. But I'm really excited to do a comparison with this over my MGLs. I got first gen SLX, technically first gen Corrado MGL, and I got the SLX-A. So pretty excited to test against all these reels and see which one's the best of the 70. But I am super excited. It's all aluminum frame, of course, and side plates like a normal Daiwa. You don't mess with the side plate, just leave this nice and I can get the noise to make it. But leave that spool loose on the spool tension. But very, very excited to try out the Daiwa Tatula SV70. In just in case you didn't hear, I got that from Land Big Fish. Next, Hamilton Bait Tackle. I actually placed 2 different separate orders. I placed one before Black Friday, before I left my cruise, and when I came back, I placed another order. But picked up, and also, sorry my voice sounds kind of weird. My voice just has not sounded really that well since coming back. It's probably just this cold. I know my wife's fighting some illness, some sickness, so just normal cold stuff. But I went ahead and picked up some more of the l.omeara range roller heads. So far, I've really dug these things. They makes my bait rock without really having to put a lot of effort in it. The ones I have are more like 1/0, so I went ahead and get some of the 3/0. I got 2 packs with the 1/8, and I got a pack of the 3/16. If you want to know in grams, it's 3.5 and 5.3. This has been my favorite strolling head so far. I'm not a strolling expert, but so far they're not overly expensive, but honestly, if you're just wanting to get into strolling, just a plain old ball head of 90-degree angle, 90-degree line tie will work just fine. Saw these were kind of cool. The Core Tackle Ozark rigs, it's a 4/0 hook, 3/16. I've seen these on the I think Instagram or TikTok, they were showing underwater and like the shaky worm had like a shimming all the way down. So that was kind of cool. Rigged it up. I think I need to work on the rigging. It's kind of weird how it rigs on there. I think if I have my line on it, it would look a little better. But that's kind of what it looks like from what I can figure out from the pictures and some videos. But I'm pretty excited. That's a 6-inch trick worm. But I'm pretty excited to try this out this summer. I heard it's supposed to be really good for wood. So a little bit different. Maybe not people will throw in that rig. So maybe a little bit different presentation towards the baits. Hamilton also got the new BKK Armor Point hooks in. And I saw they had the drop shot, and I went ahead and want to try them. These are a 2-aught. So I went ahead and got the size 2. I can't see in that little box, but this is the one with that new little packaging. You can get the whole, I forget what they call it, but a big case, and it comes with all these hooks. But I want to try them out. I like BKK overall. Their spear point treble hooks are some of my favorite for normal square billing. But really want to try their hooks. Overall, I've seen it really go well. The HCS is supposed to be 20% stronger, 30% harder. Every company has a version. They have SS, which is supposed to be like a nano coating to make it easier to slip in and get hooked. So, but just want to try them out, see how they do. Want to get some more strolling stuff. So they had the new Mooch Minnow. I don't have to say much more about this. You guys already know about these things. I went ahead and got green shad and I got electric shad. I'll pull these out. I like these both a lot. I picked these out because of the color, honestly. Hopefully the GoPro can get that. But it's like a see-through-ish bottom and like a greenish top. Got a bunch of flake in there. Some silver, some gold, and I think some blue or purple. So pretty cool. And it's not like a Blastec type material, so should be able to catch a lot of fish on this. Like I said, you guys already know how well this works. You know, you guys have watched any pro tournaments, you know how well it worked this year. But that's green shad. I like that one a lot since pulling it out of the package. And then electric shad, you know what electric shad looks like. I mean, you know what electric shad is. So really excited for both. Don't know if I'll be able to throw them this year. You know, like I said, the weather is pretty much sucking. So I'm going to at least rig up probably the green shad tomorrow and try it out. Try out this weekend, was to phrase that. I'm recording this before the weekend. And last one is a restock of my least so far most confident one. And that's the Spunk Shad and 4.5 and Ghost Minnow. You guys have already seen that a couple of times. This is my favorite of the strolling baits so far in color wise. So I had to get another pack of those. If you saw my storage video, you guys know I talked about getting more of these Plano 3600s for soft plastics. So I went ahead and picked up 2 of those. I'm gonna redo my soft plastic, my swim baits to be Pacific this winter. I'm gonna try to rock those next year and see if that's a better storage system for my swim baits, and then kind of go from there. Last 2 things are a couple new reels. They had a really good deal on some Aro Garcia reels. Not like I said in my reel video, I'm not the biggest Arbo fan in the world. I'm really liking this new gen, and I'm really liking, like I talked about, the Revo SX spinning reel. They had these, I think, just over 35% off. So I picked up the XS 20 size, and I have any 30. I'll show you what rod I put that on. And I also picked up the Xenon X. This is a 3000. The Xenon is what they, or Xeon, how you say it, is what they frame they based all their new reels off of. But this is the X. This is the cheapest of the Xeons. I think that's normally $300, and I got it for under 200. I got it for like 195, I think, 192. So really good price for it. So let me show you the rods I put this on. So the 20 I put on my Dobyns Caden 712. I moved that 30 size to the marketplace rod. I'll show you that in a minute. So I put the 20 on here, make the combo a little bit lighter. This is what I mainly do a lot of strolling with, so I want to make the combo a little bit lighter. So I went ahead and got that 20. But like I said, I'm also excited to see maybe that smaller spool. Maybe I'll get a little more distance now. Kind of really excited to try and test the 20 compared to 30 on casting distance, wind knots, my drag, all that. Pretty excited to try out the two different sizes and see if one is superior over the other. And the Xeon, or Xeon, how you would say it, I put on my Dobbins Champion Extreme 702. Pretty sweet, looks pretty good. This reel comes in like 6.4 ounces or something, so fairly light. Just out of hand, it feels, you know, pretty smooth. I mean, I kind of hope it's, you know, retails at 300 bucks, but overall feels super good. Everything feels pretty solid. But yeah, won't really know till we go in the water and really try it out. So we should be playing these this weekend and get you at least my initial review of how I feel about them. And then the reel I got from the marketplace, Michael, you guys have heard me talk about him before up in Dayton. I picked up, we done a lot of dealing between each other. And he was ready to get rid of his Dobbins Champion 733 spinning rod. It's got a full handle. This is supposed to be based off of, or this is the old DX blank or something. But got is a really good deal. So I went ahead and just sold some other rods and picked this one up. Pretty excited. The goal is, you know, I talked about that new Great Lakes Finesse ball head jig. I'm planning on throwing that on this rod. Probably do some wacky rigging, probably do some swim baiting, maybe some strolling, maybe that new Ozark core, Ozark rig. I don't know yet. Probably a little bit of everything on this rod. It's got a nice soft tip, but from bending it, it does load pretty nice, pretty quick. So we'll see how it does. And like I said, I moved over my 3000 Revo SX over here. So pretty excited overall. Pretty excited for all of that. This was the quick part of it. Now let's get into the 6 cents order. All right, so 6 cents, like I said, had a big sale. Picked up a lot of different things I'm pretty excited for. They did throw in a little baggie. They put 2 things in it, but they threw in a baggie in. So if you did see, I talked about that they finally released their crappie jig heads, and I've been really excited for them. So I picked some up. I picked up the 1/16 in the number 2 hook. I picked it in unpainted or silver shad. And I also picked up this little bulk pack, multi-pack, sorry. It's got a bunch of different colors in there. We got like a blue shad, a black shad, pink and black. I think it's called like something chicken, electric chicken. That pink and yellow, chartreuse white, neon, black and yellow, black and pink. So it's a bunch of different colors in there. And I thought it was pretty sweet to throw in. I think it's like 2 of each color outside the silver shad. I thought that was kind of cool. You know, if you are unsure what color jig head you like the most for crappie fishing, I kind of like how there's a multi-pack version. But I like unpainted. I just have a lot of confidence. So these are pretty sweet. Their head design is based off the Finesse swimbait head. I really like that head. So I'm really excited about those. And I went ahead, they did have some of their crappie baits on a big sale. I think these were like 50% off or something. But this is the Curly Clobber. You saw how that Clobber minnow had more of a straight tail. This is more of a curly tail. And this is called Baby Bluegill. This backside probably better. Kind of see-through, a little bit of red flake, and a bright chartreuse tail. So pretty cool design. Not sure if right now is the best time to throw a curly tail. I'm going to try these tomorrow with the Clobber minnow, but I'm very excited to try those out. They had some of the apparel on sale. Good. I think this was also like 45-50% off. This is the Bogata bamboo short sleeve shirts. Pretty thin. Supposed to be odor resistant, so I'm sneaking on the lake. I get home, my wife won't yell at me. But pretty basic design. I got a blue one in the short sleeve. The long sleeve got, I guess I ran out or whatever. And then my wife picked out these little like reddish brown short sleeve version, a long sleeve version as well. 6 Cents also released some new bags. These are some see-through bags. This is a small. They were already sold the large. But it's pretty cool. You know, pretty basic bag. You can hold some stuff. The goal with this is put all my crappie stuff in this thing. Because it has a little label. Put my jig heads, these in the packs, just kind of sit them in there and put the soft plastics in here. So that's the goal with this. I'm pretty sure it's going to work really well, kind of contain all my crappie stuff into one bag. But it's got a little handle, so pretty cool. I like it a lot. I'm pretty excited for that guy. Once the large one comes in, I'll order it and try it out as well. The big worm wasn't a big massive player for me this year, but still a confidence bait. So I went ahead and ordered and restocked up on some Bambusa, or sorry, the Busa ribbon-tail worm. It's a 9.6. I picked up the Blue Fleck Magic. It's like a blue fleck with a bunch of extra sparkles in there. I picked up my favorite 6th Sense color, green pumpkin juice. It's green pumpkin with every flake imaginable. And then I restocked in just plain old plum fleck, which is really close to like a June bug color. That's the one I have the most confidence in, but couldn't resist the other 2 colors. So I'm pretty excited for those this year. Speaking of the Bambusa, I went ahead and picked up some of the green pumpkin ones. I got green pumpkin juice right now, but I'm hoping to use this summer when the bite gets tough. I can throw on a little 1/8 ounce shaky head on this and really slow down and maybe pick up a couple more fish. Next, I picked up some of the Congo crawls. I haven't had a chance to pick any of these up, so I went ahead and picked up 2 packs of green pumpkin and 2 packs of dark water bug. Actually, I'll show you dark water bug. Everyone knows what green pumpkin looks like. And these are some of the plastics that are made here in the States. 6th Sense has swap brought a lot of their soft plastics here to the States. You have not seen Justin Royal's video yet. He talked about the kind of the tour of it and how they make their plastics. So pretty cool, interesting video. But that's the Congo crawl. It's a pretty cool little design. It's got a wedge head that kind of supposed to go through grass real well. A few tentacles on the arms, and then you just pull these apart. So you have the outside crawls, and you can cut these off and just have the middles, or vice versa, cut the middles and have the outsides. So pretty excited. It's like the prawn body, so I like the body a lot. Dark water bug is black on one side, purple on the other. So I'm pretty excited to try these out this year. Probably flip these around and probably also throw in a wobble head. So very, very excited for those this year. And they're not like a full-on clamshell, but a clamshell enough to kind of keep them from bouncing around. Bending up those crawls. Next, they had the 5-inch traces. I think, once again, I think these were knocked down to like 35, 45% off. Really good deals. I want to get the 5-inch. They weigh, this is slow sink, it weighs just exactly 1 ounce. So pretty much any rod you have in your locker, you can throw these. So that's why I kind of want to buy them, try them out. I got bone, pearl, and shad scales. Shocker, Logan got shad scales. If you've ever seen any of my videos, you hear me talk about shad scales. That's one of my favorite colors. 6 cents, why is it bad? Got it. But also these boxes are pretty cool, so you can kind of keep your plastic in. You can keep the hard bait in the box. You don't have to pull them out. The only con with these, they don't come with an extra tail. At least what I can see. The 6-inch and the new 7-inch, I forgot they came with a 7-inch version of this, do. But that's the only con with these little 5s. All right, pull the whole foam out. That's what a little 5-inch looks like. I'm pretty excited. Oh, that tail's way different. So that's probably why. This tail is way stiffer. You can tell. The 6-inch one I had before I lost it, it was almost like a soft plastic type feel. Like if you kinked it, it would be kinked forever. So that's probably why. Looks like they put on just plain old EWGs. But this is the 5-inch. So I'm pretty excited for this guy. Like I said, I like the 6-inch a lot. I think this 5-inch, the bites might not be as bigger, but I think I'm gonna have some fun on this in the summer. With that being a little bit smaller profile, a 5-inch swim bait. I mean, this thing, you can see it's not very big, so could be very fun. So hoping for that smallmouth like I love to fish. I'm hoping this is a big player for me this year, or next year is a phrase that. But I got, like I said, shad scales and bone pearl. You can't really beat bone. That's really good. If I remember right, these came out this year. If I remember right, this is the Kona finesse swim jigs. They came with a more finesse version of their swim jig. This is 5/16, come with a 4-aught hook. Lot more a finesse cut. So I went ahead and got Pro Blue Shad and Candy Bluegill. Hoping I was hoping that hook would be a little bit smaller, but I think I can fit like a 3-inch, 3.5-inch on that, no problem. These next two are kind of bought to go with each other. You guys know I picked up some of those trouble heads last year. So you know last year I got some of these. Last year, the 1/8 ounce. I went ahead and got some 3/8 this year. Just didn't throw them enough. Honestly, I kind of forgot. It's one of those things you buy and just kind of forget. But I was watching Justin Royal again the other day, and he was putting these on some of the whales, and they got my brain thinking. I didn't think about that. So I went ahead and ordered another pack of the 6-inch whale. This is Pro Shad. I got this in Pro Blue. So I'm going to think about rigging these up on this, putting a little treble hook on top, and maybe having a little bit bigger swim bait. Also wanted some more 6-inch in the first place. So I can put a belly hook on there and throw these a little bit more. I'm very excited to throw these this year. I think it's another, if I'm right, came out this year. The Flock, which is a 6-inch hair jig. I got 2, and both in Pro Blue, 3/8 and 5/8. So I'm pretty excited. I don't have a ton of confidence in the hair jig, but these are probably some of the best ones that look like on the market. So I went and picked up a couple of these. Once again, I've seen people how to fish these, so hopefully maybe I can figure them out too. So 6-Sense had a mystery bait you pay like $4 for. My mystery bait is the Cloud9 C10 and good old Mudgill. Really do like that color, Mudgill, and the C10, so can't really be upset with that at all. There's a couple lakes where they like to eat gills, and it's a really good bait to hit that 8 to 12 feet, so really excited for that to be my discounted bait. Next, I ordered some more of the Duke 65. Started to throw more at the beginning of the spring. I didn't have a ton of colors, so I went ahead and picked up some crawl colors for this upcoming spring. If you guys haven't seen, I had like 3 straight weeks of I caught a pretty good quality bass. One being my PB on a lipless red bottle hopping. And I really like these Dukes a lot. So I got the wild or boiled crawfish and good old brown eye. Very excited to throw both of these. I went ahead and got 2 of each because you're bomb hopping a 5/8 crankbait, you're gonna probably get a snag. So I'm very excited to throw those beginning of next spring. Some more fun baits picked up. They had this on sale once again. I think it was like, there was some stuff was on like a big sale. Some were just like baseline 25-30%. I want to say this was one of the upgraded ones. This is this 6-Sense Catwalk. Love-hate relationship for this. Some days I can make that thing walk like it's my job, like a cat, easy. And then some days I have a hard time. But this is called Royal Chrome, and it's just a chrome. Purple top. Really, really happy. Really like that one a lot. So went ahead and got one of those. Should be money. And you saw in the hard bait video, I talked about this being one of my crankbaits. Built a lot of confidence this year, especially in the springtime, is that PD4, but I really don't have any like good crawl colors in the 4-inch or 4-footer. So I got that wild lava crawl, and I got old brown eye. I know, terrible packaging. Hold on. So you got wild crawl, a lot more bold, more to stand out in that dirtier water. And then we got brown eye. I'm not the biggest fan of this like tanner bottom. I like the OG type brown eye, like you saw on the Duke. One's more red on top and orange, but we're trying to be more finesse, so I understand going to more of a muted color, matted color. But I really do dig it, so I'm really excited. I got these in the number 4-foot divers and the 7-foot divers. These are silent, and the 7s are rattling. And last but not least, we got some more provokes. Like I talked about, I want to get some more of the 97s in the standard and the deep, and I did it. So let's get into this part of the boxing. Pretty excited. Most of these I picked up in a shallow and a deep, so I'm going to show them both at the same time. Once again, this was part of my hard bait video. If you've not seen that, go back a couple videos back. Me and Aaron show off our favorite hard baits, and this was mine. 97 provoke and the deep. This is called Milliken's Clown. It's a redhead. All the jerk baits were on sale, so I got these for like 10 bucks a piece, was what the original price is. But really excited. It's nice and bold. It's kind of see-through. If you put it in a light, it's kind of see-through, but nice chartreuse top, red, but a little more ghosty. So really excited for that one. I know some of the walleye love that more bolder color, so I'm hoping I get a good walleye bite. So I got that one, and I got the deep version of that guy. Next is called the Paranormal 6. Same thing, 97 in a deep. Not as ghosty as I thought. It's kind of ghosty on the tail end, but nice, just white with a ton of flake. I'm actually kind of digging that one a lot. It's not a bold white, if you can tell. It's more like a matte. I don't really call it matte, but just not a very bold white. It's just white. A little black on the head, a little red eye, but very excited for that one as well. Like I said, that shallow and deep. Next one, no point even pulling this out. If you have ever seen Sixth Sense, you know what 4K shad looks like. I mean, this is a standard color. Same, shallow and deep. And then the last one, which I couldn't believe it only comes in standard, no deep. This is called the Prophet Shad. And that dude looks money. Look at that. It's got a bunch of like blue flake in there. Nice muted chartreuse line. Right in the gills, and then chartreuse on that front hook. Super excited for that one. Like I said, there was no deep version of this, which kind of upsetted me, whereas I couldn't find it, was to phrase that. So, wish I could have got down a deep version, but what are you gonna do? So, sorry if I wasn't super into it, as I usually am. Like I said, just not feeling the best with chess and how I feel. But I want to get this video out. I want you guys to see what I got through the Black Friday shopping. I hope you guys saved a ton of money. Hopefully those videos I had posted before Black Friday helped you guys make some decision, and hopefully you found some good sales as well. Those videos did absolutely amazing. All the tackle warehouse videos and even my crappie video all did over 1,000 views, and that's, to me, is very incredible. I know there's other YouTubers that get that in 5 minutes, but for me, young little kid over in Cincinnati, I'm really excited for all that. So I really appreciate all the views, the likes, and the shares. Really do appreciate all that. But that's it for my Black Friday shopping. Like I said, I'll be out this weekend, so hopefully I catch them. But right at that time of the year, I start to struggle real hard. So hope you guys enjoyed everything. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me in the comment section or on Instagram. But I gotta put all this in my boat now, so I'll talk to you later. If you'd like to support the business that support me, all their contact information will be in my description. But until then, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.